Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Norristown High School Gymnasium as the Eagles of Norristown kick off their home season. Frank, the Eagles come off a 62-56 win at Henderson, Chestnut Lake School. We were 13 points down and came back, so at least that was a good start. What kind of things do you foresee our team doing this year?
Well, Jim, we have a lot of experience back, some of the players back. Lofton Thompson, of course, who has to be probably one of the best players in the league. Ty Crutchfield, Jim Lever, Omar Jenkins. So we have a good nucleus coming back. We don't have very much height. I expect a team that will have a team that'll score mostly on the transition game, on pressure defense, stealing the ball, and speed. We don't have very much height, and it should be an interesting game tonight because we're playing a team that's supposed to have a lot of height but isn't very fast. So it will probably be height against speed.
Yeah, and this is the kind of team that usually that press can take its toll on. Frank, we're in a very tough league this year, and we actually have a really tough schedule. I asked this question of Coach Tom McGee. I'd like to ask it of you. We play all the Chestnut League teams. Coatesville in particular is really good. We play Harrisburg, we play Plymouth Whitemarsh, we play in the Triangle Tournament. Do you like the idea of a team playing a tough schedule and getting ready for the playoffs?
Well, you will recall, Jim, there were years we had easy schedules. We were undefeated or maybe had like one loss the whole season, and then we got knocked off in the playoffs very quickly because we didn't play tough teams. So I think it's better to play a lot of tough teams during the season, and then you have a much better chance in the playoffs.
All right. We'll be looking forward to seeing how the Eagles open at home. We have a tough preseason schedule. We want to remind you fans that this Friday night on December 8th, the Eagles open at home with Penridge. Next week, they have a home game on Friday night with Central Bucks East, and on the 21st, a big home game with Coatesville, who could be one of the two best teams in the district this year. We'll be back with tip-off in a few minutes. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Eagles Gymnasium. We're here almost getting the tip-off. Downingtown team is being introduced. They will open with 6'3" number 12, Elray Johnson, 5'10" DJ Lead, 6'4" number 32, Josh Stewart, 6'3" number 35, Brian McFarland, 6'5" number 53, Doug Parker. Another player should see a lot of time is number 25, Danny Ellis, an outstanding junior quarterback who had quite a football season for Downingtown. Eagles of Norristown will open with three players who saw a fair amount of time last year and two others who did not see a lot of playing time for the varsity. Eagles will open with number 44, Jimmy Lever, number 24, Lofton Thompson, number 33, Ty Crutchfield, number 32, Josiah Perry, and number 22, Reynolds Mason. And Frank, one of the Eagles players that I really look for a lot from is Lofton Thompson. We forget that he saw a tremendous amount of action as a 9th grader. He's only an 11th grader. And I thought one of the things about him last year that he was almost too unselfish a player, that he's a guy I might want taking 15 shots a game.
Yeah, Jim, he has to be the high scorer this year. He's got to score points for Norristown to win. We're going to take a break for the national anthem. Norristown cheerleaders, led by captains Elena Nelson, Tina Beatrice, and Alicia Hartenstein.
Norristown players sporting a new look, Frank, this time. It looks like a lot of them have adopted that one sock up and one sock down look.
Well, the pants are kind of strange this year too, Jim. It almost looks like the pants are one side up and one side down.
Yeah, all of them are wearing these longer shorts now, if there is such a thing. Downingtown, a fairly big team, coming in with a 1-1 record, beat Pottstown. Pottstown last year, the AA champion, but not quite the team this year. And in Downingtown, a 1-point loss in the finals of the tournament. Eagles not a big team, Frank. I wonder if that's going to affect them during the course of the year.
Well, that's the big question mark, Jim, the rebounding.
22 Mason will be jumping center. Crutchfield, Mason, both probably about 6'4". And we're ready, Frank. Another home season tipping off. Downingtown controls. Number 53 is Parker. 21 on the outside is Lead. Lead to 12. Eagles look as though they're in a man-to-man,
Yeah, they're
Frank.
playing a tight man-to-man.
This is Stewart. Over to Parker. Underneath to Lead. Lead turns, spins, nothing there. Rebound, no. Tap up, no. Another tap. Finally, 32.
That's 4 rebounds for Downingtown.
That was Josh Stewart battling on the board. Lever back quickly for Norristown. Looks for Perry. Ball batting around, tipped out of bounds by Stewart. 32 is Perry. 24 inbounding is Thompson. Lever with them. The other side, Crutchfield, who can launch the 3. And 22 is Mason. There it is to Crutchfield. Turnaround jumper up. Doesn't get anything. Rebound there by 12. That's Johnson. Elray Johnson on the dribble. Thompson on him. Johnson on the move. Jump shot. In and out. No good. Battle for the board. Crutchfield on the rebound. Crutchfield on the drive. Up still. Doesn't get anything. Stewart throw. Ball intercepted. Mason loses it. It's Lead on the break. Lead over to Parker. Parker on the move with Lever. Parker in. Nothing. Ball back. Rebound coming off the Lead. Lead launches. Shot no good. Battle on the board. It's Reynolds Mason with a rebound. Lever coming back quickly for the Eagles. Stagger move. No shot. Foul's going to be
like,
on Lead before the...
Looks like they're calling, the foul before the shot. Jim, you would hope we don't have to use Thompson for rebounding. But the Eagles are having trouble at the moment rebounding.
Somebody's got something about their pants. Oh, shirt's got to be tucked in. Crutchfield with a shirt tail hanging out. The officials call him, warn him.
Well, several of the players had their shirt tails out. I think that's a good idea. The shirts are made to be worn inside the pants.
Thompson inbounding under the basket. There's a play. Ball comes to Crutchfield. Crutchfield launches a 3. Doesn't catch anything.
The Eagles are really off when they're shooting, Jim. They're not even hitting the rim yet.
Foul is on Perry, his first. Number 35, McFarland, will be in for Downingtown.
I was wondering if the Eagles would start pressing to take advantage of their speed.
There's Parker. Parker underneath. Turnaround jumper, no good. Big rebound by Crutchfield. Crutchfield to Lever. Lever on the move. Ball is blocked. Rebound Mason. Mason got hit in the eye.
Oh, he really
Lever
got
up
hit.
with a shot, no good.
He's still
Ball
having
coming
trouble
off.
seeing.
Underneath, McFarland on the breakaway makes it 4-0 Downingtown. Mason really got drilled. Here comes Lever back. And Perry's to his right. Crutchfield's up at the top of the key. Crutchfield launches a 3. He's got it. One thing we found out last year, Frank, Crutchfield is not afraid to shoot.
Somehow his shirt came out again.
You just hope that he's on. This is Johnson with the ball. Thompson playing him all over. Eagles going to man-to-man. Lever's trying to tuck his shirt in while he's playing defense. There's
Well, all the
McFarland.
Norristown players are.
Shot off, rebound there by Parker. Parker moving in.
They might have to get some safety pins to keep those shirt tails in, Jim. Apparently the pants can't hold them in.
McGee was calling for a foul on that one. or a walk. He didn't get it. Crutchfield outside, launches a three. Strong off the rim. The battle, Perry with the board. Perry on the move. We're going to have a walk. Josiah Perry with a walk. Downingtown up by 1, coming down to the 5:20 mark in the first period. Eagles move to full court pressure. McFarland gives to Lead. Lever's going to be playing him all over. Lead on the move. Lead spins, reverses, gives the ball back to Johnson. Johnson comes over to McFarland. McFarland looks underneath for Parker. Parker with a turnaround jumper.
Move.
He's got it. Parker 6'5" with a spin move underneath. Lever back for Norris. Lever launches a three. It's in and out. Battle on the board. Mason, no. There's Crutchfield, no.
Eagles are really cold on their shooting tonight.
And timeout, the Eagles.
He wants a timeout.
They're getting their shots. A lot of their shots are coming from the outside.
At the moment, though, they're really having trouble with Downingtown's height.
Although that last time they batted a couple on the offensive board. 4:48, Downingtown up by 3. And the Eagles so far cold. And that's the only danger with this team that shoots from the outside, Frank. If they get cold, you're having trouble. On the other hand, of course, if you keep your defensive pressure on and can stay in a game, there's no telling when you can get hot. And the defense is the consistent that a team always has.
Yeah, the key will be how well Downingtown can handle a press. Of course, when you got some big, tall guys, sometimes it's not too tough to handle a press.
Now, the other thing that we've seen is sometimes it's, if you have a big guy, particularly who can dribble the ball, you let him bring the ball up. Because unless the other team's big man is a very strong defensive player, he can beat that press. And once you beat the press, you start getting some open shots. Eagles coming with full court pressure. Lineups are the same. Ball comes in the lead. Knocked away that time by Reynolds Mason.
Looks like they're playing a full court man-to-man.
Yep. So the ball, almost a push-off by Lead on Lever. This is Johnson. Thompson playing him. And it looks like Johnson is the guy they want bring the ball up. Looks like he handles it pretty well. Down to McFarland. Ball's intercepted by Crutchfield. There he goes. Crutchfield with a jam. Here comes Parker. Ball taken away this time by Mason. Thompson on the move. Thompson to the basket. All the way. Misses. Rebound. Crutchfield. The ball is blocked. Lever controls. Lever coming out. Nice play by Lever.
Smart move by Lever. Nobody to pass to, so he bounces it off the Downingtown player.
Thompson inbounds over to our left. Looks for Lever, comes outside to Mason. Mason goes back to Thompson. Thompson with a three from the corner, in and out. Rebound by Parker. Pass break, this is Johnson. Johnson moving on Lever, stops for the jumper. Foul is on Lever. Shot is waved off, no basket.
Well, that's a break since the basket went in.
4 minutes exactly.
Norristown players constantly putting their shirt tails in. They're going to have to do something about those uniforms.
Inbound pass. Three-pointer launched. It's Elray Johnson. And 4 of the 5 Downingtown starters are in the scoreboard already. 9-5 Downingtown. We just went under 4 minutes. Lever with the ball. Lever over to Reynolds Mason. Mason back to Crutchfield. Jumper in and out. Norristown having some tough luck with shots. Parker with the rebound. Parker gives to Lead.
Norristown's getting their shots. They're just not putting them in.
Johnson on the move. Thompson still playing him. Over to McFarland. Crutchfield on him. Over to Johnson. Johnson on the move. Shoots a jumper off of Thompson. No. Battle underneath. Ball controlled by Lever. Moving up. Lever with a dribble. Launches a three. No. Throwing off the board. Rebound this time by McFarland. And Norristown shooting cold. I don't have a record of the shots, Frank. I don't think Norristown's percentage is real good. Ball goes underneath, controlled by Thompson. Thompson on the move with a fast break, finds Lever. Lever on the move, goes under, misses. There's a lucky foul. There's no way he was going to make that shot.
Well, we're missing our statistician tonight, Jim. have to let our fans know we may be a little off on the statistics. Didn't our statistician had a date or something tonight that he couldn't break?
All right, for Norristown off the bench, DeWad Johnson comes in, number 50. Lever's shot is up and good. Lever makes the second. Omar Jenkins comes in for Lever. Downingtown going with the same team. Norristown now with Jenkins and DeWad Johnson. Jenkins is a tough man-to-man defender. There goes Parker. Parker dribbling, moving on Johnson. Bounces the pass to Johnson. And it's no good. Now that's Elray Johnson for Downingtown and DeWad Johnson for Norristown. I'll try to keep them straight for you. Omar Jenkins with the ball coming up, lead playing him, looks for Johnson. Johnson coming with the ball, feeds Thompson. Thompson on the drive, moves in, he's got it. Eagles tie it at 9.
Oh, Jim, I hope the ref isn't going to call those kind of fouls all night.
That foul was on Jenkins. Off the Downingtown bench, number 24, Dave Steck, and number 25, Dan Ellis. Ellis was sick yesterday, and that's why he didn't start. He's usually a starter. There goes Steck. Steck goes over to Ellis. Jenkins playing him. Again, Ellis is the quarterback. The Downingtown team will be back next year. He had a very good year. Johnson goes over to Stewart. Stewart. Ellis loses the ball out of bounds. Pressure by Omar Jenkins. Jenkins is a tenacious defender, Frank. I would not want to play against him.
Yeah, I remember him from last year. Remember those crazy kind of foul shots he makes? He puts a funny kind of spin on the ball.
Jenkins to Crutchfield. Crutchfield comes to Thompson. Thompson on the move. He's going to throw the jumper up, spin move. He's going.
Oh, what a shot by Thompson.
Here goes Ellis on the dribble. Jenkins playing him. Ellis still with the move. Jenkins almost loses the ball.
Almost makes the steal, but goes out of bounds.
That's what we mean. Jenkins, just a tenacious defender. You got to work against him all the time. Parker with the ball. Johnson playing him. Parker lobs in. Ball knocked away. Parker controls. We're going to have a foul on Crutchfield.
Well, he couldn't help that. He just fell into it. I'm surprised Downingtown isn't trying to get the ball right into Johnson right away.
Fourth team foul against Norristown. Steck with the ball. He'll come into Ellis. Ellis with it. Ellis has a big height advantage. You wonder if they might not try to move him in. There goes the pass underneath. No. Crutchfield with a rebound. Crutchfield's doing a good job on the board. That's his 5th rebound. Here comes Thompson. Thompson on the move. Thompson comes out to Crutchfield. Crutchfield on the drive. Going to have a foul. It's going to be on number 24. That's Steck. Third foul. Not a shooting foul.
I noticed Thompson's been bringing the ball up the last couple of times.
There's Crutchfield underneath. Pass from Thompson. Yes.
Yeah, I hope they don't have to stick to that. I hope they don't have to have Thompson bring the ball up.
Eagles off to a 4-point lead on a nice inbound play. Parker with the ball. Looks for Steck. Nothing there. Parker on the move. Gets Johnson off his feet. Shows it up. No good. Ellis with a rebound. No. Ooh.
Oh, nice play.
That's Stewart. Here comes Thompson back. Thompson on the move. Looks for Johnson. Johnson backing in. Spins. No. Foul on Stewart. That's his first, team 4th. DeWad Johnson should be going to the line to shoot 2.
Downingtown's a well-drilled team. They set up their plays nice. They just don't have the ball handling that Norristown has, and they lack a little of the speed.
First shot off the rim, bounces out. Johnson will be ready with his second. Again, there's 56 seconds left in the first period. Eagles by 2. Dwight Johnson's second shot, no good. I think that was Johnson over the line, so the shot wouldn't have counted even if it had gone in.
Norristown still going with the full court press.
Steck to inbounds. Finds Ellis. Jenkins playing him. Coming down underneath 50 seconds. Ellis with the ball. Looks over. Finds Steck. Steck on the move, no good. Rebound went to Perry. Eagles coming up. Let's see if the Eagles will wait for one shot. 40 seconds. Eagles are not known as a very patient team, Frank.
Coach McGee is calling for play 44, whatever that is.
This is Jenkins with the ball.
Well,
Clock's coming down to 25 seconds. Jenkins still dribble, fakes the moves in. There he goes. Bounces the ball off the foot, picked up. We're going to have a foul.
Yeah,
Foul's going to be on Johnson.
I hope he's not injured.
That's Johnson's second foul. That's a bad foul, too. McFarland comes in for Johnson. That was Johnson's second. Downingtown coach immediately gets him out of the game. Thompson to Jenkins, coming to 15 seconds. Jenkins on the move. Jenkins over to Thompson. Thompson on the drive, stops with a jumper, up, around, no, rebound. Parker throws down. Ball knocked away.
Nice play. Good defensive play. Don't even let him get
By
a shot.
Jenkins. That's the first period. Eagles of Norristown 13, the Whippets of Downingtown 11. And Frank, your quick question for tonight, of course, is going to be exactly what is a whippet?
I know. A whippet is a dog, Jim.
You are right.
Very similar to a greyhound.
That comes from that good Maryland backwoods upbringing that you
Yes.
had, right? But the
I
Eagles,
just knew you were going to ask that question tonight.
Ty Crutchfield had a standout first period for the Eagles, scoring 7 points and grabbing 5 rebounds. Lofton Thompson with 4. For Downingtown, Josh Stewart leads with 4. Doug Parker, 6'5", has garnered 4 rebounds here in the early going. And Frank, sometimes the Eagles very definitely a transition team, not too content to move the ball around, and that's something we'd like to see, some sharp passing. Particularly if they go up against the zone defense, they're going to have to be able to do that.